afternoon slash evening from the Universal Studios parking lot. Got Chad with me. We just parked here in the Jurassic Park section, and we are making our way over to City Walk before we get started with Universal's Halloween Horror Nights tonight.
This is my first time.
Chad's first visit to Horror Nights, my third, but my first time in 2 years. The last time that I was here, they were still working on putting the Welcome to Universal back up there. It was still just a blue wall, so very, very pleased to see it back. Yep, Chad said that
It's probably been at least half a year since we've been here.
It's been longer than that. It's been a long time since we've been here.
Maybe a year?
Yeah, I mean, it's been 2 years since I was at Horror Nights, so it's been at least 2 years since we've been to the parks, which is hard to believe. We used to live here. Every vacation, it seemed like we were down here.
Or the beach.
All right, our first stop's going to be right here at the Universal Studios store here in City Walk. They've got tons of Ghostbusters merch on display. Probably going to have to get Chad some kind of Horror Nights shirt to commemorate his first time. So you walk right in and you've got HHN displays up there, Batilda, the Blumhouse Productions. You've got the Frozen Empire shirt right here in the front. Oh, and that's an extra small. That would actually fit you pretty well. There she is, the big, beautiful globe. Oh, it's been so long. Been so long. Chad and I did both get shirts. He got himself a Ghostbusters shirt.
That's a Halloween Horror Nights, and then it had like Mark Man.
And then I got a shirt that has all of the houses on it. So I'll film, when we get up here, I'll show y'all the medallions out front. All right, we made it to the archway here. Nobody's stopping to take their picture in front of us, which is nice, but you have the big Horror Nights medallion.
There's one house I'm excited for, and that is the Frozen Empire.
Yes, the Ghostbusters Frozen Empire. That's the house that Chad really wants to do, so we'll probably head there first.
I've actually seen that movie.
And then you've got the Monsters, the classic Universal Monsters Eternal Bloodlines house. And then over here they are advertising A Quiet Place and Insidious, both of which have houses. So we can't go in yet. And I don't know if we want to go just stand and wait right there by the gates just yet. So we will find a place that we can just come and sit. Over here. All right, we made it over to the gates. Chad's sitting down in the shade right now, just waiting for them to clear everybody out of the park and hopefully be able to see the opening ceremonies when they take place. All right, we met up with our superstar friends. Amanda and Brad are here. Our awesome Sir Henry's friends, and we brought along the cookbook for them to sign that they co-authored.
Yep, so I did all the recipes, and I've destroyed my kitchen, making sure that everything is completely accurate. There are substitutions if you have any food allergies or food preferences. It's not always one for one, so you have to do what I did and just mess around in the kitchen and see what works. But there's also the 10-year history of the hunt, and there's a short story in the back that he wrote that accompanies the first 3 books.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. You can't see anything, but opening ceremonies. All right, we're in the park now, so I need to go ahead and make this announcement. If you are not into spooky stuff, if you are not into scary stuff,
Get out of this video right now.
now is the time to leave. We love you, but if you don't want to see spooky, scary skeletons, and I mean that, then you might want to take off right now. There are the two icons of this year, Sinister and Surreal. Here in the opening scare zone, we're gonna make our way over to the very first house of the night. Following Brad and Amanda here, we're gonna stick with them for a little bit. They know the ropes. They're gonna lead us around. And we're gonna make our way to the first house of the night, which we come to, and that is Monstrose. That would be the monsters of Latin America. All right, we're in the Monstrose line, which is right over here by the Minion ride. Okay, Minion Blast. Chad's nervous. Chad's nervous, but he'll be all right.
You got it, buddy. You got it.
We are excited. All right, flip around this. There's Brad and Amanda cheering everybody on.
I already said that they could eat me first and then they're going to be full.
That's-
I wanted to have anything to do with it.
That's right. All right, first house done.
I just said buenos tardes to one of the people.
How'd you do, Chad?
How'd you do?
It was okay until the very end, and now I'm shaking.
Death,
Oh,
Death got us at the very end.
no. Birthday, got you.
Yeah, he came down and it was, yeah, woo! That was the best scare of the whole house. You think you're safe, and then...
I was hugging the wall.
Okay, Chad and I are taking a minute to decompress and rest real quick before we do our next house.
We have about 20 minutes till Ghostbusters.
Yeah, we're gonna be doing Ghostbusters next.
They went to do Triplets of Terror. I went out on that one.
Yeah, we let them go do Triplets of Terror without
I want
us.
to see how I feel about the haunted houses, and then however I feel, fulfilled, I'm ready. I'm gonna do the scariest one.
Yep, so we'll see how he does. He's just needing a minute to rest because of all the exhilaration and of course the fact that, you know, he's just...
My heart rate is racing.
Yeah, he's tired from going through it, but it was neat. It was basically like, you know, the monster tales that Latin American families would pass on from generation to generation to make sure you were behaving and you were doing what you should have been doing as a kid and growing up, or this person would get you, or this person would get you. So it was really interesting. A lot of stuff in Spanish there.
I said to one of the characters, good afternoon.
And Chad and I both got we had this, the very last scare of that house got us very good.
I thought he was going, I saw him. I thought he was going back into place. I saw him from the perspective of me. I saw him out of the hole where he was supposed to be. Because of the way I angled.
So the icons of HHN this year, the two that you saw at the top of the entryway when we were walking in, are sinister and surreal. And they're supposed to represent the two kinds of fear and pain. Like sinister is supposed to be physical pain and physical torture and that aspect of horror, while surreal is supposed to represent the mental, the psychological. Of course, you know, that's all up my alley. So we're supposed to see that throughout the various scare zones and houses that are here tonight. All right, next up, Ghostbusters Frozen Empire. And Chad's most anticipated house of the night. Here we go.
I can't get more ready than this.
Yeah,
This is what I've been waiting for all weekend.
This is what he's been the most excited for about HHN as a whole. So here we go, going right inside the area that's normally for Jimmy Fallon. You can see Rip right there.
That one was fun.
Okay, yeah, we're waiting in the Coke Freestyle line right now, but Ghostbusters,
Not too bad. So far, not too bad of a scare.
yeah, that was a very fun house. If you know the new movie, if you know Frozen Empire, it follows Frozen Empire pretty well.
They have the tall guy. That's all I'm gonna say.
But yeah, it was a fun house. We very much enjoyed that. We are in the Torture Fair scare zone here. Oh, they enjoy it. Oh, they like the pain. The king and queen of the Torture Fair. My goodness.
Laughing at their pain. They're laughing at your pain.
Poor maintenance guy had blood all over him. Wonder what he had to clean up.
They don't want to know.
Oh. I think that guy has expired. Giant turkey leg.
Turkey leg.
Amanda knows like everybody here tonight. The honk community. All the honk community knows Amanda and Brad. Oh, the jester. Oh, he's got something in the bull there. Oh. Oh no. Oh gosh. Oh no. Oh. 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 A lot of expired people. All right.
Candy time.
Yep. House number 3 over here in the scariest building in all of Universal. The Fast and Furious Supercharged. Yeah, it's family time. It's all about family. So Fast and the Furious house. No, we're going into Major Sweets Candy Factory. So a house made after a former scare zone, which Universal loves to do. They get a hit scare zone, we're going to turn it into a house. Because
And then do we want to say the joke that I'm almost done with my salad, but I should bring my salad through a candy.
yep, we're eating healthy through the Candy Factory. So Major Sweets up next. All right, Major Sweets, what do we think?
And now I know what Kirk Hannibal songs feel like.
Yeah, Major Sweets was fun. That was a good house.
Lots of rats. Rats.
And we're out here in the Blumhouse Scare Zone. So we've got folks from The Purge. Yep, we've got The Purge.
Hi, Hammer Guy.
Whoa.
You need to brush your teeth.
Oh. Amanda found a friend. There's Megan. Megan is up on the Blumhouse stage right now. For those of y'all that have seen the Megan movie. Oh, the Grabber is also up there. Oh, the black phone. So the Grabber and Megan. All right, we're letting Brad and Amanda go on with their night. Thank y'all so much for taking us around and hanging out with us.
Y'all, we were able to do four houses?
3 houses. Well, y'all did 4. We did 3.
We did 3, but that's not too bad for
Nope.
a weekend night.
Not bad at all.
The house that I skipped on was probably
That's
good.
okay.
Yeah.
That's alright. We celebrated their party by ourselves.
Fun time.
Yep. Thank you guys. Met up with our good buddy Jason here at the park from back home. He and his family are here for the week. And Jason, if you don't know, he's got a YouTube channel, so I want to let him plug his stuff here for a second.
Yep, so I'm Jason with MP3D. I do a lot of different content, a little bit of everything, photography, video games, a little bit of everything, vlogging, trips like this. But yeah, Zach and I have been good buddies for a long time. He's a great guy. I know you guys love his channel. If you guys want to check out my channel, it's NP number 3 and a D. And I'd love to have you guys come along. If not, just come watch a couple of videos and maybe get some laughs.
Yep, a lot of good stuff on his channel, a lot of Tennessee stuff. You know, Chad's a big Tennessee fan, so we always watch that stuff. And awesome running into him and his crew while they were down here. All right, so we were in the tribute store. That's where I filmed with Jason because Chad wanted to get one of those little Stay Puft Marshmallow Men shoulder pets. We've seen a few people with them tonight, and they are the cutest thing in the world, but they're all sold out. No surprise. I'm not surprised.
Sure, Jason is going to see, since he's staying here multiple days, he's going to see if he can pick one up for both.
Yeah, Jason's pretty much here the rest of the week, which is awesome. So he said that he'd look for us and he'd get it if he saw it, because obviously we live close to each other, so he can get it to me. So super shout out to Jason just for looking. I don't know if he'll end up finding it or not, but we're very, very appreciative. We're taking another little break here because Chad's energy as the night goes, of course, is running low. He's got some Gatorade, some Powerade, but that can only get him so far. Knew this night would be a lot on him, but we're trying to meet up with our other friends, and so hopefully the next time I'm filming, we will have found them. And there's an HHN staple for you right there. Not Mel's Drive-In, Mel's Die-In. All right, guys, gonna test out the low light here as we go through the swamp of the undead. I don't know how well you can make anything out because it is very, very dark in this scare zone. They're not, oh, he's got a head. There's not a lot of light. Oh, there's a hotter in the bushes. Look at it creeping out there. Oh goodness. Zombies everywhere. Ghouls and goblins. Gators, ghosts, and goblins. No, we ain't at Gatorland. Selfie time. That'd be a good spot for a bush monster. He's hanging out right there. All right, and we're through that. All right, we're on the move again. We met up with Soph, and the Pumbaa to my Timon is over there. Joshua's over there somewhere in the darkness. You can see him. All right, but we're here. We're actually going to head and do a ride. Chad has been wanting to do Men in Black, and it just so happens most of them want to do Men in Black, so we're going to go shoot some aliens. All right, so everybody rode Men in Black. Chad and I sat out. We didn't ride Men in Black because he's taking a turn. He's not feeling well. It said his stomach's starting to hurt, so he's actually riding in the bottom of Grammy's scooter right now while she's driving it. So he's not walking, so that's good. He's resting some more. He says that he's not going to do the house. We're going to do the Deadly Exhibits, the museum, the Deadly Exhibits house. And he's going to abstain. He's going to sit again and to see how he feels when we all come out of the house. We'll see if he feels any better. And if not, then this may be the end of the night for me and him. So we'll see. He's hung well to this point. We have had to take lots of breaks again because he, just it's how it works with his mitochondrial disease. He just runs out of energy and he can't do anything about it. So it doesn't matter how much he drinks, how hydrated he is. He hits a wall, he hits a wall. So, and luckily he knows himself very well. He knows when he's got to take breaks. So here we go. I'm gonna do the museum Deadly Exhibits next. Don't know much about this house, honestly. Okay, here is the facade for the museum Deadly Exhibits and the whole gang in front of me. You can see Chad is not riding or not walking through this one. He does not feel good, but surprisingly Kelly is going. And by choice. So this needed to be documented. Hey Kel, how was that house, Kel?
Thanks for catching me, Zach.
That was by far the best scare of the night. That's probably the best scare in 3 years. One of the people that looks like blended in with the wall jumped out and got Kelly, and oh my gosh. Oh, if only I could film in the house just to have gotten that. Oh, so good. All right, so we made it out of the maze. Chad's doing okay, so we got a pass to come back to do Slaughter Cinema 2. And while we wait on that, we're gonna go into Diagon Alley and ride Gringotts. Welcome to a spooky Diagon Alley. The green light, the darkness, the fog. I almost said the frog. There's a chocolate frog somewhere. But there are also Death Eaters among us. All right. We've made it into Gringotts. Again, gonna do this. And then we're gonna go back and go through Slaughter Cinema. There's Chad and Sophie. Chad's got a second wind now that he's been able to be with Sophie. That's kind of picked him up, which is really nice. Good to have a friend his age. That'll keep him going. All right, Gringotts was fun. And now it's getting to be that time of evening where even I am getting tired and starting to feel a little zonked myself. We're gonna make our way out of Gringotts now. Oh, well, not Gringotts, but Diagon Alley as a whole. We're gonna go back down the way that we came, and we've got another haunted house to go to. All right, so next we're getting on Slaughter Cinema. Chad's sitting this one out, but the rest of us are going. Yep, I am. So Jam's on the channel.
It's kind of a collab since I'm a YouTuber as well. I rarely upload though.
Here we go. This will be my last house of the night because Chad's done. So we'll be making our way out next. I like this. Slaughter Cinema's got a food cart out here, and it also looks like up on the facade of the building they are playing like slasher movie previews. So pretty neat. Here's some of the movie that they're playing. Not movie, but the previews for the specific like made up horror movies that are going to be inside this particular haunt. Here at the Terry Drive-In, we're going into the movies. Oh look, Major Sweets. We saw him earlier. That was a fun house to end the night on, that's for sure.
Are we doing more?
Soph and Kelly were scared to death the whole way through that. It was one jump scare after another jump scare after another jump scare.
I made a friend in that.
That was good. All right, that's gonna do it for Chad and I at HHN. How was your first experience?
It was great. I handled that a lot better than I thought it would.
And he's already talking about wanting to come back. He ended up doing 3 houses
Out of 5.
and I got 5. So, you know, there's 10 houses
3 out
in
of
total.
5 we did, but there was 10 houses.
Yeah, so knew we weren't going to get them all in tonight because no express pass, and just knew that we weren't going to be here all night. It was a long day. We're both really tired. We're having to sit and rest again on our way out to the car, and we'll be going back to the hotel, trying to get a decent night's sleep. I'm sure it won't be a good night's sleep because we have to get up much earlier than we need to hop on the boat tomorrow, going on a little cruise, the main reason we are down here. So we hope that you will join us as we continue our fun week. If you enjoyed this spooky, scary video, please leave it a like, or please give a like down below, as it goes a long way to help our channel. And we hope you'll tune in next time. Until then, what's your why?